Alrighty, continuing to venture deeper into the mines. We have, at the very least, gleaned a small bit of insight into what exactly is happening down here. Seems the kobolds are responsible for contaminating the ore, and chasing the miners out from the lower levels. For what reason, though, is not so clear. Some kobolds living peacefully alongside huge spiders down here. I used what knowledge I gained in our previous encounter with the spiders to dispatch them. Kill them before they hit me. It seems to have worked well enough. Continuing along here, let's actually bring these kobolds out into the open where we can surround them more effectively. Oh, that was fairly easy. Blue stone necklace. Any other treasures? What's this? A ghoul from behind. What's he doing skulking about? He seems to have paralyzed Countess with his ghoulish touch. I'll have to take this opportunity to admire Ajantus's newfound role as furniture while we wait for his paralysis to cease. We do not have the necessary healing magic to end it prematurely, but it will fade in time. So ghouls, among others, have a paralytic touch that is capable of holding even the most stalwart, fortified of fighters, but it has ended. No harm done. So let's continue on. Here we have flaming arrows, used from the Kobold Commando. This could be difficult indeed, so let's actually prioritize him, and Imoen has done just that with a critical strike. He easily slays the commander from afar, and another. He's a formidable archer. Be careful about just following this kobold into the deeper recesses. We don't know what he could be leading us to. His own death, apparently. Alright, let's continue on. Nice little stream here. Now, if I had to guess, there's certainly more traps to find here. We've already disarmed a number with our faces. Let's try not to do that any longer. Move cautiously forward. Can't be too careful. Can certainly not be careful enough, but you really can't be too careful. And there we have it. We have 3 traps. It would only take a single step to trip them. So let's attempt to disarm them. The first is down. The second, and the third. Excellent. Much less painful than stepping over them. Let us continue.
You must gather your party before venturing
Excellent
forth.
work, Imoen. That is a prime example of why having a thief in the party is of the utmost importance. More kobolds.
My heart's really not in this.
Any luck? There will not be many left, and we are done here.
Of course, yeah.
Careful of Jahira. Don't want her to necessarily draw fire upon herself. We have more kobolds here. It's tempting to save, but apparently there are enemies nearby. And there are, in fact, more commandos with fiery arrows. And one takes care of. Easily. She is a lifesaver. All 5 flavors. Let's bring her around. So these fire arrows, let's see if we have any more on their corpses here. We can use them ourselves. And they do. 2 red-looking, I'm going to say that they're burning, fiery-looking arrows, but we don't necessarily know that they're on fire just yet. But with any luck, we'll figure it out. Here we have an entrance into, what could this be? Another structure carved into the rock. Take a look inside. Oh, more kobolds. For one. Let's try and retreat up here and lure them in. Deal with them first.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Everyone seems to actually be out of arrows. She has resorted to using her dagger instead. So let's bring her back in here. Apparently hide in the shadows unsuccessfully. Kill these off before we see what lies waiting for us in there. Unfortunately, these have no arrows. They would have used them, most likely.
Of course. Yeah.
That's okay, though. There's nothing here. Let's take a look. But we'll do so cautiously. I shall explore bravely into these chambers.
What? How do you get in here?
Mulahey, huh? Let's pull him back this way. We do not know yet if he is friend or foe. He doesn't seem to be very friendly,
There are
based on his
so many places I
accosting
would
us.
rather be.
Kazakh must have dispatched us, and the traitorous kobolds let us pass. So he seems to be behind this operation. And he believes we are sent to kill him. By Xevric, not a measure of ore leaves this mine unspoiled, and he is still to be executed. I see. Well, perhaps we'll be able to play along and glean more information by masquerading as this Tazok he has mistaken us for. Yes, fool. Tazok is most displeased with thee. Reveal your treachery, and mayhaps he will spare you. His letters will show what exactly we wish to see, but we'll never have the chance to take anything. He has changed his mind. Minions come forth, and that's a lot of minions. Okay.
Yes.
I think we want to deal with these kobolds first.
Yep.
Mostly want to have Imlin
I'm
escape. And we'll have these
Can I help
skeletons
if none are better?
face the lead, and I'm going to do my best to bear the brunt of this attack. And let's get to chopping.
I'm gone.
Carefully though, Imlin. See if she can hide in the shadows. She cannot. So she's going to lead these guys around this pond here, buying us some time. If such a thing can be done. Seems like it can. She can probably face one by herself, but I'd rather not take that chance. So let's actually
What you want?
have the ladies deal with them one by one,
Now I
as
wonder.
the rest of us take on these knuckleheads.
Yep. I'm gone.
Carefully now. Mulahey seems to have wandered off.
Time for a bit of a rough and tumble.
Take care of all these skeletons. Alright then. See if they had any arrows to quickly hand off to Imlin. Does not look to be the case though. And there he is, casting his magic. Let's try and stop him.
Rough and tumble.
Nice to interrupt him if possible. Seem to have been unable to. He has held a number of us in place. This could be a problem. Still holding us. Now he's gonna bust out his destructive magic. Who will fall first? It's going to be a close one. But he has been slain in a most glorious fashion, in fact, as Jontis was extraordinarily close to death, but he survives. And we have quite a bit of loot here to take. Rings and boots, his holy symbol, and maybe a large shield as well. Let's very carefully... First we should wait out this hold spell, because only Khalid and I were able to resist its effects. Let's wait for the rest of our party to regain their senses, and then very carefully explore this chamber. Would not be surprised if there are still more traps to be found. That was very, very close though. Jontis, very close to death. But by the grace of Helm, he survives.
A simple
I guess I can
task.
very carefully see what we have in here. There's another man by the name of Zan. Let's save quickly. So cautiously approach Zan and see what
I thank you for my
he
freedom,
knows.
friends, for I have languished in these dismal vaults too long.
He is a grey cloak of Everesca, and proficient in the ways of magic as any man can be. He wishes to join us if we be enemies of Mulahey. Well, I think that's safe to say. You are certainly welcome to join with me. Another pair of hands can only help, especially when they are proficient in the ways of magic. However ineffective our actions be, he will help us regardless. There is a sword among Mulahey's documents. The sword is a moon blade and his most valued possession.
Yes.
Seems like there's nothing else in here. But Zan is our first
We're all doomed.
mage class. He is an enchanter. And we will get into what exactly that means in the next video, but I'm going to quickly pause and return in just a moment.